Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update. So this is the reading that has taken over from the weekly reads for each star sign. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a general read, and then I'm going to clarify it for each star sign. And so you're going to want to watch the general part and maybe your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, and your Venus sign is what I'd recommend as well. You can cross watch as well for anyone that you've got your eye on, or your partner or your friends, or whatever. And so the weekend that I'm publishing this, I've got a half price reading sale going on, and because it's the full moon weekend and because it's Halloween weekend, I've got my tarot reading. So that's a full Celtic cross bride, but I'm going to use these cards, which are the Dark Mansion Tarot, my new cards here. Beautiful deck. I'll show you another card there, Queen of Wands. And so I'm going to be using these cards for like a special edition tarot reading for you. So if you'd like one of those, you get a picture of it as well, of course, your spread. It's full Celtic cross reading, and I read the cards intuitively. You'll see in this reading anyway how I do it. Then book in for one of those this weekend on BeHealing.com. They're 75 Australian dollars instead of 150, which is about 54 American dollars instead of 108. So a great time to book in for one of those on BeHealing.com. But let's get the cards out for the general reading, and I'll see you on the other side of this. Okay, we've got all of the cards out for the general read now for all signs, so let's get into it. Let's just move these a little bit. Okay, so starting with the tarot. As I said, I'm going to clarify for this for each star sign, so the specifics about each of these rows I'm going to go into for each star sign, so stick around for that. But we've got the Page of Cups out first, a love offer, and the Devil is out with that too. So there's something negative, there's something egotistical, there's some kind of protection thing out with this. There's someone trying to get what they want, or someone's trying to control the situation, someone trying to avoid pain by giving you a love offer, maybe someone trying to control you, someone wanting to tie you down or something like that. It comes with this love offer. There's something not quite right about it. It's not of pure intention, and you might feel that. You might feel that there's something weird about it. Now, it could be that you need to, if this is a love offer, say someone wanting to get married to you, but like they haven't been particularly romantic towards you, you might ask yourself some questions like, why do you want to get married now? Like, what is it? You know, there's some kind of a negative thing behind that. They want to avoid pain and struggle. It's going to end up with a struggle if you say yes to this. So even if this love offer is what you wanted, it's not in this kind of way. Like, it's the same energy that we got last week. It's pretty much the same advice. So it could be that this same love offer, this Page of Cups, someone's sending a message of love to you, got some Devil energy about it. So something negative about it, something from the ego, something from that protection, trying to protect themselves. It's going to end up with swimming upstream, so it's some kind of a struggle. So don't say yes to it. Get to the bottom of it, talk to them about it, find out more information about it, that kind of thing. We've got the Ten of Swords out, which, look at this, head in the hands. It's the full moon, look, full moon there, which we're starting this week with a full moon there, and head in the hands. It's like, oh no, I did it again, and it all ended up with swords in my back. And Three of Pentacles is out with this. Well, look at this card, the Three of Pentacles. They're all stood around planning. So something that you planned out, maybe to try and avoid pain, just like this love offer is doing. Something, your best laid plans ended up in the same kind of sabotage as you've had before. Head in the hands. Oh no, I did it again. It didn't go right again. And so I feel the grounding is out with this. I feel like you wanted to plan to protect yourself. You wanted to plan so that you could ensure a positive outcome for yourself, but it didn't end up like that. And so you need to ground in a different way. Ground things into reality in a different way rather than planning and trying to constrict it so much that you get your own way in it. Instead, be open to the universe and get aligned with it. Then you don't need to plan. I don't plan anything. Literally. I don't. I just go with my intuition all the time, and so there is a balance to be had though. I don't expect everyone to be able to live like me. I mean, I live in a very particular kind of way because of the work that I do, so. So there's that. Then we've got the Page of Swords here, so someone with some news coming in, some truth coming in, some kind of some kind of truth, something that changes something. And it's something about you being the star. It could be someone like jealous, them owning up to being jealous of you, or it could be like a partner or something and saying like, you intimidate me, something like that. It could be somebody telling you that maybe they're not happy with you outshining them. They're not going to put it like that, of course. They're going to say you're doing too much, or you work too much, or you're getting too big for your britches, something like that. It's going to be a put down. They're not going to admit to what's really behind it, of course, but that is what is really behind it. It's some kind of a jealousy or something like that. That's what they're really communicating to you. Got letting go out with this, and so you need to let go of it, let go of people's reactions to it. This page, whatever the hell he's saying to you about you shining brightly and how that's not okay for you to do. It is okay for you to do. Let them go, or let go of trying to please people like that, because it's just about the page, really. It's because he's not shining like this star here. He's not, and so he doesn't want you to, because you're making him feel bad because you're shining. See how he looks a bit mean there, doesn't he? He's got a smile on his face, but he's got a mean look in his eyes. You know when someone insults you with a smile on their face and they pretend, it's all passive aggressive, you know, they're pretending that they are giving you some constructive criticism or whatever, and they're not. They're just voicing something, the way that you're making them feel bad. So she's got a kind of her eyes down there, and she's like, yeah, whatever. She's got the whatever face on. I'm shining brightly, whatever. So that's yeah. I'm gonna clarify this for each star sign and find out what's really going on, the specifics of what's going on for each star sign. But the key to this is letting go There's something to let go of there. What have we all got going on in our love lives? I'm going to get a separate romance angel card out for each sign as well. So stick around for that. But what have we all got going on? We've got releasing X. Releasing our exes going on this week, which makes sense, doesn't it? Because the full moon is all about that. I mean, it's all about release. The full moon is always asking us to let go of something. And this full moon in Taurus is your dreams need a practical plan. There's planning again, planning. It's right in the center of the spread there. Your dreams need a practical plan. And so it seems to me that the ex that you're not getting over, there was never a practical plan. It was never going to work, kind of thing. It's probably time to look at your ex situation now with honest eyes and say, yeah, it wasn't practical. Maybe you had a lot of feelings for them, but when you do the planning and you think, well, it would never have worked anyway, because your dreams need a practical plan. Now, so it's time to heal from this ex situation, whether it's someone that hurt you, that really hurt you, or whether it's someone that you've got a torch for, you're holding a torch for. It's still some healing to be done there. So that's what the snake is saying. And Swan Spirit says, time for a deep dive, a deeper relationship than that. So I really feel like to release your ex around this full moon and this week, it's about looking back with really honest eyes at the past and seeing that it never would have worked out. Just realizing that it never would have worked out. That's interesting. So releasing expectations. And I think these expectations that we're releasing it's the fairy tale romance. It's that kind of thing. We have these romantic minds. It's part of our ego, I guess, but that part of our minds, it's overly romantic, and we have this vision. We've got these expectations that it's going to be perfect. And sometimes we hold on to that and we can really believe that, even though the relationship didn't actually show us that evidence of it at all. It says on the back of this, only the highest possibilities come to be, whether I envision them or not. And so that's that romantic vision too, isn't it? You know, we can, but if we're pinning it to this person, this face of our ex, that with their name and everything, it's just a fantasy. It's just a fantasy. Anyway, we're between worlds at the moment, so something in our past is ending, or our attachment to it in the past is ending this week. We're between worlds, so something new is going to start. I think it's trying to start with all of this, but it's not really happening. We've got the release card out, full moon release. So I guess we're going to have the full moon energies all week, is what this is saying, especially around our relationships. But we'll see when we get that, the romance card out for each star sign as well. It's a change, a bringer of change. This is about you being the bringer of change. You changing yourself, and then the world changes around you. That's what this card is all about. So you get to change things this week for yourself, and then it will change in your outside world. So it might not necessarily change in your outside world this week, but you'll be changing the inner world this week, your inner world and yourself, which will lead to those changes in the external world that you're really wanting. But don't forget, release your expectations of that. Release the fantasy and just let the best come to you, or what is right for you come to you. Trust the universe a little bit more is what I'm getting from that. Let's have a look at these cards. We've got Hibiscus, which is beauty and happiness. That's what you're heading toward. I think of beauty as a joy forever. And I think this could be a very joyful week anyway, if you're not kind of holding on too tight to expectations into the past. You know, you could make it a struggle. The struggle's here. You could make this love offer a struggle if you get involved with it, and if you say yes to it. You could make this, you could not let this stuff go, this stuff that you're planning and you ended up being, the plans didn't help you. You could let everything get to you this week, but you don't need to. You can be in that beauty and happiness. Also got Gladiola here. Strength of character and moral integrity. This is about staying true to yourself this week. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can a soul be strengthened, vision cleared, ambition inspired, and success achieved. It's so true. We need the adversity to be able to grow into the people that we are now. Now let's get these out. We've got baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So go with the flow of life. You are on a pathway. We're in between worlds at the moment, but we're on this pathway to the things that we want, especially relationships that you want, is what I'm hearing. So baby steps. Keep on taking action, but take that intuitive action. Also you got the love. Hadrian energy, codependency, boundaries. You got the love inside of you. You get to decide who you give your love out to and who you receive your love from as well. Who do you let love you? And are you allowing in plenty of love from plenty of sources too, from plenty of people, from your community around you? Or are you just trying to get it from one person, one lover? The age of light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. So this in between worlds that we're at the moment, this from one life to another life, it's a significant one. You've been training for this for lifetimes. This point in time now, it's a very important year this year. Very important. Go back and look at my 2020 year ahead readings for each star sign. It's a very important year for getting on our life purpose this year. We've got the one here as well. So it's a very important year and a very important time too for the one. The soulmate relationship. It's a time for twin flames coming together. It's a time for us getting ready to actually let that twin flame in so we don't stuff it up because we've got all of this relationship going on inside of us still. All of these patterns. So much stuff been coming up around relationships in my readings lately. So yeah, that's what it's all about. So let's get into it for each star sign. I'm going to clarify using these cards, and I'm going to get a romance angel card out for each sign as well. So the timestamps will be in the description box and in the comments as well for you to jump ahead to your specific signs that you're interested in, or you can watch them all. Sticky beak at all the rest of them. So let's start with Aries. Aries? What is this Page of Cups and the Devil about? What's this offer coming in? Oh, it's from a friend, right? A friend that wants to be of service, but there's a devil thing about it. They're wanting to control something about you. So it seems like that a friend is offering you this offer of love, but there's some kind of control behind it. It might seem like they want to be of service to you on the face of it, but what they actually want is to get something from you. So just watch out for that, Aries. Ten of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. What is it the best laid plans didn't work out for you? Oh, it's about your thoughts. You were trying to manifest something with your thoughts, Aries, and you thought you had it all planned out. You wrote your goals down, you made your vision board, all of that. It was all about your thoughts. You thought that it was for you, and then it didn't work out. And you're like, hang on, universe, how come? Because I did it all right. I did it all, but it's not been grounded into reality. Is what I'm getting from that. It's a disappointment that you've had because you thought you were manifesting something, then it didn't manifest. Well, what does that mean? It means it's still on the way. It just hasn't manifested yet, but there's a different way to ground it into reality. So yeah, if you're thinking like it's a disappointment that it hasn't happened, it just hasn't happened yet. So change your mind on that. What's this Page of Swords and the Star for you? So this one that wants to bring you down a peg or two. What's all of this about for you, Aries? It's because you posted something on social media or something like that. You wrote something down about how well things were going for you, and then people are like, meh. You know, on social media there's a lot of people like that. You post something that's working well for you, and there's a lot of people going, I don't want it to go well for Aries. So that's what has instigated that. So maybe you need to be quiet, a little bit more quiet about your win. So just share it. Share it within groups, maybe like Facebook groups of supportive people instead of just on your public profile, because you've got some meanies around you. And you know, if you're listening to them, it could bring you down. So let that go if you've had some negative feedback from some kind of a win that you shared on social media. It's very specific for you this week, Aries. Ooh. So Aries, what's going on in your love life? Oh no, you got separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Why? Why, Aries? Oh, probably because you're releasing your ex, but let's have a look at it. Separation because things could be better. So it's about your thoughts again. You've got a lot going on in your thoughts at the moment, Aries, and expanding that. So wanting much more. So maybe you're with a partner, you're in a period of separation at the moment because things weren't quite right. You weren't quite on the same page. You want more than they could offer at the moment. It's something like that. So this separation is a good thing for you at the moment because you're reaching higher, you're realizing that you want and you deserve much more. Taurus, what is this Page of Cups and the Devil for you? Who's offering you something that's a little bit underhanded? Go for it. I'm heard. This is about somebody that wants to help you with your business or something like that. Someone wanting to help you put put yourself out there. It could be about a business. It could be, say, you're wanting to sell your car, and then a friend says to you, oh, I can help you sell your car. Yeah, there's something dodgy about it. They want something out of it. Some friend is offering you something, but there's something dodgy about it. It seems like they're going to help you out, to put something out there, put yourself out there, but it's not really, they're in it for themselves. So watch out for that. Taurus, 10 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles, because you could end up like giving and not getting anything back from it. That's what I'm getting from that. So the opportunity, if it seems too good to be true, it is too good to be true. You're going to end up just pouring some energy in, and you're not going to get stuff out of it. 10 of Swords and 3 of Pentacles. What are these best laid plans that didn't work out for you? Freedom. You're on track to it still. So yeah, just as I said to Aries, if something hasn't manifested yet, it's because it's still on its way. It doesn't mean that it's a no from the universe. So the freedom that you've asked for, these best laid plans, you're still going to get it. You're on track to that. It is going to happen. Or it's not the end. If something hasn't ended, it's not the end yet. If something hasn't manifested, it just means it hasn't manifested yet. The Page of Swords and the Star. Who's this person that wants to bring you down? Oh my God. Yeah, it's a jealous person. They want to knock you down a peg or two, Taurus, because you're shining brightly. They're jealous. They need to heal themselves, and that's not your responsibility. You just get on with healing yourself and let them do it. And be okay about triggering other people into their healings as well. Sometimes that's what we do when we shine brightly. We trigger people. And it's good for them to be triggered because they should be successful too. They're on that path to success as well. And we instigate that in them, even if it's a jealous reaction that happens to them first. You see, the jealous reaction from them just means that they want the same thing, but they don't believe that it's possible, right? And so us triggering that in them leads them to it more. Got honeymoon energies for Taurus. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So you could be spending some blissful time with a loved one this week. That's beautiful. Let's get some clarity on that for you, Taurus. Oh, beautiful. And my idea and intimacy. So it could be that you've got like particular ideas of stuff to do together, or places to go together, and enjoyment that you can be had together. Your idea of intimacy. Beautiful week for you, Taurus, with regards to relationships. Gemini, what's this Page of Cups and the Devil about? Who's giving you an offer when really they're trying to take more? It's a friend for you. It's a friend for a lot of people. Friend and respect. So it's a friend that seems to be offering you some respect, but they're not really. They're kind of disrespecting you. They want more. They want something from you. That's what it is. So they're praising you or something like that. And you're like, hang on. You'll be able to feel it. But it's not so much of an offer as they're trying to butter you up. They're trying to give you compliments and butter you up because they want something from you. So just be careful about that. It's like, why is this friend suddenly praising me? Be wary, Gemini. They want something from you. They're trying to butter you up, soften you up so they can take something from you. What's this 10 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles about? This best laid plan that hasn't worked, Gemini. What is it for you? Oh, it's about intimacy. Your thoughts about intimacy. So something that you were trying to manifest in relationships, it just didn't happen. You planned. You thought you were doing it by the book is what I'm hearing, Gemini. But maybe you overthought it. Thoughts, Gemini. You always get the thought cards out, don't you? But it's about intimacy. It's about what you want from relationships. So maybe it should be a bit more free-flowing in relationships and let things unfold naturally rather than trying to plan. You can't plan for relationships. It's two people. You're not in charge of it, Gemini. So the Page of the Swords and the Star. Who's jealous of you or whatever? What's going on here? Someone trying to bring you down because you're shining. It's about your work and your service. It's about your work. So you're shining in your work, Gemini, and someone wants to bring you down. Just let them get over it. You know, if they're jealous of you, it's because you're showing them something that they want to, but they don't think they can have it, and so it's kind of good in a way that you do trigger them because you're going to be leading them forward toward what it is that they do want once they get over that jealousy. So let's get a romance angel out for Gemini. What else have you got going on in your love life apart from releasing your ex? Let's see. Gemini. Gemini, let your friends help you. Helpful friends, right? So you've just got an example of two unhelpful friends there. But you do have some helpful friends, so let your helpful friends help you. This could be some friends helping set you up with someone, like a blind date, something like that. Be firmer and innocent. Oh, let your friends help you smooth something over. It could be about releasing the ex, this. So, yeah, you're innocent about something, but there could be some drama, trauma, there could be some gossip, there could be some people taking things the wrong way around an ex. Let your friends help you smooth things over and get the truth out, maybe. I don't know, something like that. Cancer, what's this Page of Cups and the Devil about for you? So who's giving you an offer, but really they're trying to get something out of you rather than give you something? Let's see. Oh, it's about you. Okay, so you've got brilliant and be artistic here, Cancer. So you're shining in a way, you're doing something, you're being brilliant. And then someone comes in with this offer for you, but really they want some of your good stuff is what it is. You know, this could, for example, you could have, say, an Instagram influencer getting in touch with you saying, Claire, can you give me a free reading and I'll put your stuff out there? But really, they just want a free reading and they're not going to do anything for you. They just want to take from you. They recognize your brilliance and they want to take from you. Say no. Say no. If I want to advertise, I will find someone to advertise through. Thank you, influencer. But no, pay for a reading. And then if I want to advertise through your services, I will choose that myself and pay for advertising, just as I pay for advertising in other places. So the Ten of Swords, what was it you're planning that didn't quite go right, Cancer? Staying safe. Wow. So this is like planning, this is like insurance. You got insurance, and then when it came time to get a payout on it, I can't think what the words are. I used to work in insurance as well in my 20s. Well, in IT for an insurance company though, but when it's time to claim, you can't have it. Like, they stab you in the back, and it's like, well, I thought I was safe because I've got insurance. How annoying. Wow, a bit of a battle to be had there. Fight for your rights, Cancer. It's about staying safe. And so, yeah, you've got to follow my knowing there, so your intuition there. Maybe when you first got that insurance, you thought maybe it's the cheapest option or something like that, and there was a little niggling feeling that you weren't quite getting the right thing. Don't go for cheap. There's a lot of people that seem to have this value. You know, we all have different values, what we think is important in life. There seems to be a lot of people that have got this cheap as being a value that's good for them. I get a lot of people saying that to me. Why don't you get this cheap? Why don't you live somewhere else that's cheaper? Because I live in a really expensive place because it's amazing. Cheap isn't important to me. I don't pick things to be cheap. I'm not cheap. And I don't want to be cheap. So maybe it was about that. It could have been about that, Cancer. So just watch out for that. Page of Swords and the Star, Cancer. What's this about? Someone trying to bring you down a peg or two? Oh, a connection. Yeah, some friend that you've got. They're jealous of you. I haven't got good energy towards you. You've got to choose to change. Choose to change your friends. Let this person go or people go. If it's a group of friends, they haven't got your back. They're not supportive of you. They don't want you to do well. So when you get that this week, when you get that information in this week, or they give you that criticism or whatever, let them go. Shut the door on them. Healing family issues, so it could be a repeat, okay, of family stuff. So maybe family were a bit mean to you as well. But this is in your love life, Cancer. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits is you forgive your family. Let's get some more about that. It's about respect. Okay. So there was some level of disrespect within your family that needs to be healed so that you can invite respectful friendships in and respectful partner in as well. So that's what you're healing this week. Interesting. Who's next? Libra. No, Leo. Leo, what's this Page of Cups and the Devil about for you? Oh, growth and romance. So it is a love offer. but it's growth. It's better than you had before, but it's only a little bit better than you had before. It's not the full thing. Remember, the devil energy is behind this, so it's lusty, or it's someone with an addiction or something like that. It's a little bit better than you've had before. That's the growth card, but it's not brilliant. So just be aware of that love offer that comes in. Don't settle just because it seems to be the only offer that's come in for months. So it might have been for you. Ten of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. What were the best laid plans? Oh, the best laid plans. Leo, you're trying to get something done, like applying for a job or something, trying. Best laid plans, and it still hasn't worked out. Let go of that story. Surrender it. Just let go. Let the universe move you into what it wants to move you in, instead of you trying to plan and have it your way. Let go, Leo, and let the universe have its way with you. The Page of Swords and the Star. Who's trying to knock you down a peg or two? This is about owning your idea and being innocent. So maybe you're not standing up for yourself. It's you. It's you doing this to yourself, Leo. You're knocking yourself down a peg or two. You've got to stop doing that. This is your internal dialogue. You're bringing yourself down. You're the one that's doing this. You're not recognizing your brilliance. Your inner chatter is about how terrible you are. Doing it wrong, stuff like that. Oh, you got to heal your mind, Leo. Sort your self-talk out. You got very soon in your love life, Leo. Something is going to happen very soon. What is it? You got to clearly decide what it is that you want, for sure. You seem to be aiming very low here, Leo. You want to aim much higher. Appreciate yourself, a gentle, quieted heart. It's all about self-love for you at the moment, so that you can have this relationship that you really want very soon. You're not in a position to get it at the moment because you've got this negative self-talk. You're going to attract someone in that talks badly to you, so you don't want that. That's why this love offer has come in, and it's not quite right. It's a little bit better than before, but it's something toxic about it still with this devil card, right? That's you, Leo. Virgo, what about you? What's this Page of Cups and the devil about for you? What's this love offer coming in that's a bit dodgy? Validate your choices, face the situation. So there's a love offer coming in, but you got to choose it. I feel like this love offer came in already for you, but you were unsure. It's like you're listening to other people here instead of your own choice, validating your own choices. This is like, shall I go out with this girl or this guy, and asking all your friends and everyone about it, instead of, you know what your choice is. Why are you asking everyone else? They're not going to go out with them. You are. Why are you asking everyone else, Leo? Not Leo, Virgo. Why are you asking everyone else? That's the toxic behavior. It's you. The love offer has come in, but the toxic behavior is you not validating your own choices. You facing the situation that you've got to stop asking everyone else what they would do. What's this Ten of Swords and the Three of Pentacles? These best laid plans that have gone awry. You got going well, and I'm appreciated. So it is something that's still on the horizon, something you're working towards. Feels like it hasn't worked out. You're like, oh my God, it hasn't worked out. But I think it's got to do with this other thing. I think you're just listening to our external opinions more than yourself. So it is going well. You are appreciated. You're still heading toward these best laid plans. It's just not manifest yet. Page of Swords and the Star. Who's trying to knock you down a peg or two? Virgo? Let's see. Overwhelming, one step at a time. Pretty much everybody is trying to knock you down a peg or two, but you're doing it. I mean, you're asking for their opinion. You're doing it to yourself, and it's overwhelming. So just take a step back is what I'm getting from this, and just tune into your own mind and what it is that you want, and be a bit more independent in your thinking and your feelings, Virgo. I would detach from the people around you at the moment and spend some time by yourself. What's going on in your love life? Mercury retrograde's going on in my mouth life, in my communication life. Reconciliation, beautiful. So a reconciliation, someone from your past is returning into your life. Yes, and I think this is right for you, Virgo. Respect and innocent. They were innocent all along. You're listening to everyone else. Stop doing that. You're closer to this reconciliation than you think. You just need to do it, because instead of listening to everyone else. So you've been in your own mind, really. You've done this to yourself. Whatever's gone down, of course, a reconciliation means that there was a rift. And that rift has come about because of you, is what I'm hearing, Virgo. because you listen to other people. I think when you find out the truth, when you reconcile, a lot of it you're just making up in your own head, or other people will making it up and feeding that incorrect information. Wow. Who's next? Libra's next. Libra, Page of Cups and the Devil. What's this about? This love offer that's a bit dodgy. What is it for you, Libra? Include and write. So this is about a messaging back and forth thing. It's an engagement, not an engagement like getting married engagement, an engagement between two people, messaging back and forth. You can't let it go. You've got to be the last one speaking. You're including yourself in that, a back and forth thing, the Page of Cups. That's the devil thing about it. Someone offered you something or sent you a message, page, that's what pages send messages. And it's you not being able to let it go. You wanting the final word. They want the final word, and you back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Just stop. You don't need to be right. You don't need to be the last one speaking. Ten of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Just give it up. Libra, give it up. Ten of Swords and Three of Pentacles. What's this? Best laid plans. Oh, soften and open to take the risk. So you were planning and planning and planning, you see, Libra, so that because you were trying to mitigate the risks. Mitigate? Is that the right word? Mitigate the risks. You didn't want to take a risk, so you tried to plan around that risk, and you ended up open to what you were trying to avoid with all of this planning anyway. And that's the way it goes. It's a law of attraction. You focus on something, you're trying to push it away, you're trying to plan around it, but you focused on the thing that you don't want to hit, and you end up hitting it. That's what's happened there. So just watch out for that. Focusing on what it is that you don't want, trying to plan around what you don't want, will attract it to you. I used to paraglide, which is, inflating a wing behind you, running down a hill and then taking off. It's so much fun. But they told you, when I was doing my training in it, if there's like a rock, if you're coming into land there in the field and there's a rock there, don't look at it, because if you look at it, you're going to hit that rock. Look somewhere else. Ignore the problem, or you're going to hit it. And it's true, because it's very hard not to look at that rock when you're coming into land. It is. And you hit it if you look at it. So don't do that. Page of Swords and the Star. Who's trying to knock you down a peg or two? Oh, it's you. Is it you? Or a romantic connection, or other people. This is either a partner or a romantic connection knocking you down a peg or two, rejecting you, or it's friends knocking them down or knocking you down, or friends are jealous of your relationship or your impending relationship. They're trying to sabotage it by bringing you down or bringing your potential partner down. Gossip. There's a lot of that going around at the moment. What about your love life, Libra? You've got release your ex, same as everyone else, but everyone else, what is it? You've got heart-to-heart conversations here. Heart-to-heart conversation with this one, with the person, not with your friends, not with all the gossipers. A heart-to-heart conversation with them, with the one that you love. Getting it directly from the source, not from everybody else, yes. About romance and letting go of the past. Okay, past. Heart-to-heart conversation with your ex, maybe, so that you can let it go for good. I feel like there was sabotage going on with friends, and you need to talk about that and clearly because it feels like you let people get to this relationship. You let other people in, third parties in, not like cheating or anything, but you let other people, family, friends, play a part in it, and you shouldn't have done that. That's not healthy in a romantic relationship. So have a heart-to-heart conversation, probably with an ex. It could be with a current, to sort that out and to make, and to be honest about it. It's like, well, that wasn't a good idea, was it? That really turned around and bit me on the bum. As it will. It'll always do that if you bring other people into your relationships, because we've all got different points of view. And it's not useful. Then they can't feel like you feel in your relationship. They're not in love with that person like you are. They haven't got your guidance system, your emotional guidance system. No one else can give you advice about a relationship, because no one else can think into it. No one else can be a part of it, and no one else can feel it either. So, it doesn't mean never get advice from people, though. We can still get advice. So who's next? Who is next? Who's next? Scorpio. Scorpio. Scorpio, what's this Page of Cups and the Devil for you? Who's giving you a love offer that's a bit dodgy? A friend. Wow, I didn't realise I had so many friend cards in this bag because I'm not putting these cards back in. But yeah, it's a friend. Wow, this is almost exactly the same as I think Aries. A friend wants to give you support, but really they want to be supported by you. So it seems like a good offer. Oh, I'll help you in your business. Oh, I'll help you with this. I'll help you with that. But really they want your support. They've got very little to give and they want it back from you. It seems like a honest enough thing, but really they want your stuff. Really they want your stuff. So like that's, I gave the example to one sign which was about influencers. So say one of your friends is, say, got an Instagram account and it's got a lot of followers on it, and they say, oh, you give me some of your free brilliant stuff, Scorpio, and I will, you know, tweet about you or Instagram about you. But really they just want your free shit. You just want free shit, you know. You could say just pay for it, friend, and then if I want to advertise with you, then I'll pay you for your advertising, thanks. Otherwise I'll pay for advertising somewhere else. So it's a one-way thing. It might seem like they're offering you something, they're not. They're taking something from you. Ten of Swords, Three of Pentacles. What are the best laid plans here? Oh, to move away. So the best laid plans, it's like you wanted to move somewhere and then COVID came along and you're like, can't go anywhere now. It's that kind of thing. Your best laid plans to move away didn't work. You got to throw the plans away. It didn't work. Meditate instead, because the universe wants to move you in some way. Who's trying to knock you down a peg or two? Who's this Page of Swords here? It's kind of yourself, but it's kind of yourself. So you're knocking yourself down a peg or two, feeling bad about yourself because you initiated something that didn't quite work out. Probably this, the move, and other people are reflecting that back to you. So really the judgment is within yourself. Other people are saying it to you too. And so meditate, initiate, be okay about it. Just be okay about it that you initiated something, didn't quite work out the way that you thought it would work out, but then just be open to the universe showing you what will work out. Go with the flow more, Scorpio. Oh, in your love life, you're releasing an ex, you're also keeping an open mind. What you're keeping an open mind about, let's find out. Scorpio, keep an open mind. Could be somebody new. Let's see. So the respect is flowing. You're raising your level of self-respect, and as you raise your level of self-respect, keep an open mind, because there will be new people attracted to you that want to respect you more than previous people have respected you in your love life. So just keep an open mind about that. Be open to new people coming into your life, new lovers coming into your life, new matches, that kind of thing, Scorpio. Sagittarius, who's this Page of Cups and the Devil for you? Who's giving you a dodgy offer of love here? Let's just see. Find a new approach and peace. So it's a offer, but it's kind of a disruptive offer. It's somebody offering you something, but it's going to take a lot of effort from you. It's going to be disruptive to your life. Somebody offering you something, it's not really an offer. They want a lot of energy from you because it's going to be disruptive to your life. So find a new approach, peace. Don't give up your peace for anybody, no matter how sweet the offer seems. It's going to be very disruptive. You don't need that. You can have offers that are win-win situations that don't take so much from you. Ten of Swords, Three of Pentacles. What's the best laid plans, Sag? Okay, support. It's about lovers and being supportive to lovers. The best laid plans, I feel like maybe you're learning how to receive in relationships, Sagittarius. Maybe you're giving up codependency issues, or you thought you were. And your best laid plans, it's like, okay, this is how I'm going to approach it this time. Get into this relationship. I won't give too much, and I'll do this, and I'll wait for them to give something back before I give again. And then you end up in the same situation again, like this. Oh my God, it happened again. Same old pattern. Well, you're learning. You're learning. And so you're being supported to learn rather than being supported for what you really want, supported within that relationship. Still less in relationships for you, Sagittarius. Page of Swords and the Star. Who's knocking you down a peg or two? Let's see. I don't know who it is, but it's about your creativity. It's about your work, and it's something for you to heal. So it's a belief that you have about yourself, someone criticizing you, knocking you down a peg or two. But it's just as it was with Scorpio too. It's just someone reflecting back to you how you're criticizing yourself, and it's about your creativity. So there's something to heal within yourself and it's about your perception of your creative abilities there. What about your love life, Sagittarius? Let's get a card out for your love life. Ooh, give your relationship a chance. Give them another chance. Give them a second chance is what I'm getting, or maybe a third chance or a fourth chance. Give your relationship a chance. Why? Because before you weren't good enough and you thought it was all them making a problem, but you weren't feeling good enough, so you kind of manifested it yourself. So give yourself a chance. Give them a chance. Give your relationship a chance. Give both of you a chance. Sagittarius. Who's next? Capricorn. Capricorn. Who's this Page of Cups and the Devil for you? What's this love offer coming in? It's an offer of support. And previously, in the past, Capricorn, you've wanted to do everything yourself. You haven't let other people support you. And that's been a pattern of yours, and you're trying to release that now. You're trying to allow more. But then this too good to be true offer comes in. Someone offers you something. You say, oh, it's my chance to receive. I'll say yes to this. And then it ends up being another one of those. They just want to take from me again. This happens to you over and over again is what I'm hearing, Capricorn. You think, oh, someone's giving to me this time. Then you say yes to it and you get into it, and they're not. They're taking from you. You end up supporting them. You're allowing this to keep on happening. You need to get to the bottom of that and heal it, Capricorn. Wow. So the Ten of Swords, Three of Pentacles. What are these best laid plans? I've got a feeling it's going to be connected. Wake up. I am love. You deserve to be loved, Capricorn. That's what's behind it. Yes, your best laid plans, you've been trying to get around this, to receive, to have people support you. Your best laid plans are, I'll do it this way this time. I won't give too much. I'll make sure I pick them right next time. I'll wait for them to give something first. Then they offer and like, yeah. And oh no, it's the same thing again. The same thing happened again. They just want to take from me. I end up supporting them. I end up not getting. Wake up, Capricorn. You keep on doing this over and over again. The key is you deserve love. You need to feel that, and not just know it. You need to feel it, like 100% know it, because you feel it. Page of Swords and the Star. Who's trying to knock you down a peg or two? It sounds like you are, Capricorn, but let's see. Yeah, I'm appreciated and flowing. You're kind of knocking yourself down over and over again in the same way. You'll figure it out, Capricorn. We all do in the end. But it's you knocking yourself down. You're not going with the flow because you don't feel appreciated. It's the self-love thing. You need to love yourself more and realize that you deserve to be loved. You love, Capricorn. You deserve some people, not just someone, people in your life that will love you and support you in the same way, because you do it for them. Imagine being in a relationship with yourself. Imagine having people to support your business just like you. Imagine having a lot of people that are just like you in your life. That's what you deserve, Capricorn, because it's what you give. Capricorn, you've got engagement. Oh, I feel like it's about you. I feel like it's you committing to yourself. Let's see. Judgment separates and meditate. Oh, you want to get into a committed relationship, but you've got to commit to yourself first. So you've got this judgment separates and meditate. You might desperately want somebody to commit to you, but you haven't committed to yourself yet. For those of you that are resonating with this reading anyway, Capricorn. And so be careful what you wish for. Commit to yourself first. You're judging yourself based on whether someone else wants to commit to you or not. Don't. Commit to yourself instead. Aquarius. Page of Cups and the Devil. What's this love off of you that's dodgy? Communication coming and create. Right, so communication coming. Page of Cups, same. It's about a creation. Do you want to do something? Do you want to create something? What's dodgy about it? It's the same old. That's why the devil, round and round in circles, the same old patterns. Aquarius, do you want to do this? Oh, this seems like a fresh offer. It seems like it could be something new, something that'd be really good for me. And then you create it, and it's the same old experience that you've had before, because you're still in the same energy. You haven't changed your energy yet. So you need to change your energy. Say no to this new offer. Do you want to create this with me? Or do you want to have this thing to create something else in your life? Say no to it because you haven't changed your energy. Don't trust yourself when you haven't changed your energy. You're just going to get the same old things over and over again. Ten of Swords, Three of Pentacles. What were the best laid plans that didn't work out? Aquarius? Wow, accept what is and accept and re-choose. Something didn't work out. I can't tell what it was, but something didn't work out. You ended up like, oh my God, again, it happened again. Accept that you chose it again and re-choose this time. Choose something different and say, universe, I don't know how I'm doing this to myself over and over again, but please help me. I do not want to do this again. This thing that you're on repeat. That's what I'm hearing. You're on some kind of cycle that's on repeat. Ask the universe for help on that. Re-choose. Say, okay, I need to do things differently. Universe, show me what I need to do differently now. Page of Swords, the Star. Someone's trying to knock you down. Why? Talk to someone about celebrating. So you got something to celebrate. When you have something to celebrate, who is it that you tell? Do you tell close friends? Do you put it on social media? Aquarius, who do you tell? Because there's someone, at least one person that you shouldn't be telling that stuff to, because there's some people that are just mean. They're just really mean. Unless they've got something, unless they're the one celebrating, they do not want to hear about the good stuff that's going for you. Because they're like, Aquarius. Just be careful of that. Who you're sharing your wins with. Really notice next time you have a win. Notice who you want to tell and then notice their reactions. So you're releasing your ex at the moment, Aquarius, but what else have you got going on in your love life? Codependency. You're releasing codependency issues, so you're taking care of an addict or something like that, taking care of someone that's not taking care of themselves. Why do you keep on doing that? That could be the round and round story here. Because you don't feel good enough yet. You don't feel your innocence and that you deserve better than that, so you think you're here to help other people that have it worse than you. You don't realise that you're supposed to have it great. And you don't even have it that great, because look at all this shit that's going on in your life. You don't even have it great. You're allowed to have things great. You're not here to look after people that have it worse off than you, because you're just going to get worse off and worse off and worse off. It's like a shit competition. Whose life can be the shittest when you do that? You do not need to engage with those people. You don't need to help them to prove that you deserve good things in your life. You deserve good things in your life. You're innocent. You're supposed to be here. You're as innocent as the day you were born. You deserve great things. Just like those newborn babies in their maternity ward. And you going in there and deciding which ones deserve love and which ones don't. Which ones deserve abundance and which ones don't. Which ones should have a great life and which ones don't. They all deserve it, and we know that, right? You do too. Nothing changed since that day you were born. Nothing changed. You need to realize that yourself now and stop trying to prove that you're worthy of something, of good things in the world, by taking care of others. That's why you've got codependency patterns. Aquarius. Finally, Pisces. Pisces, what's this Page of Cups and the Devil about for you? What's this love offer coming in that you should really say no to? What you resist persists. Who am I? Oh, it's a deep one there. Someone that you've connected with. Someone coming back in, maybe. Deep connection. You think that's who you are. You're so attached. But it's not good energies. It's toxic energies. It's a repeat pattern. You're resisting seeing this, that it's a repeat pattern, and it's the attachment that's the problem here. You might say yes to it again, Pisces, until you learn that it's toxic. Don't say yes to it. What's these best laid plans that keep on stabbing you in the back? Oh my God, I did it again. Oh, jealousy and sex. Are you in like a competition, Pisces? Best laid plans, jealousy and sex. Maybe you're trying to use your sex appeal to get a relationship, and then you just end up with relationships with people that just want to have sex. Well, that'll work, won't it? Maybe don't rely on your sexuality, maybe rely on your brains or something else. The way that you're picking is weird. Your plans, maybe you use your inner seductress or seducer in a sexual way. Maybe you're using your sexual power to bring lovers in, and then they end up not being the in-depth connection that you really want. It's something like that. Your plans are weird. It's not working. It's not working to get you what you want. Page of Swords and the Star. What's this? Who's trying to knock you down a peg or two? You got going well and judgment separate. So someone's judging you when things are going well. Someone doesn't want the best for you. This could be a friend, could be family too. They don't want the best for you. So when things are going well, they're not happy about that. That sucks. It feels like someone that's competitive with you. It could be a sibling. Watch out for that. What about your love life, Pisces? Religious factors. Religious factors. Let's get some clarity on that. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing, spiritual or cultural. I see this card as cultural differences as well. Go within and release guilt. Religious guilt. You've got religious guilt about something. It could be the sexuality thing that came out there. Religious guilt about it. So go within and release that guilt because it's keeping you in weird patterns. I'm just getting a whole lot of weirdness about you right now, about relationships, but yeah, about relationships. Maybe because you haven't been accepting your sexuality because of religious factors. It could be that. And so you're kind of using it more than you should, making it mean more than it should, that kind of thing. So there you go, Pisces. I hope that helped. Thanks everyone for watching. If you all came with me to the end, I'm kind of tired now. Spoken too much. My voice is hurting. My throat is hurting. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that did help you. I hope you have an amazing week. If you want a private reading from me, go to my website, behealing.com. Don't forget I've got the half price readings using these tarot cards. My tarot readings, my, what do you call it? Celtic crossbred. I'm tired. I'm going to have a break now. Have an amazing week. I'll see you next time. Bye.